What's going on, guys? We're playing Log Bay with the Canon Evo in Grand Champion. So today I just pulled off a really great academic comeback. So basically in my school, what basically happens is we have marking periods, and if you get a B marking period 3 and an A marking period 4, you actually have an A on your transcript, so that's really nice. And you know, I had a 93 marking period 3, so I was looking good, and all I needed was a 6 out of 10 on this quiz. I got 5 out of 10. I sold. Oh my god. Oh, looking back, one of the biggest sales in probably the whole school. I don't know if anyone sold harder than me in the whole school. But yeah. And we sold, so now I need to get an A this quarter. And no one's trying to get an A this quarter. Come on now. Everyone's trying to relax, but just, you know how it is. That's just how it is. You know, if you can't. So we start off quarter 4 strong, right? We get a 26 out of 30 on a test, which is like, it isn't good. I was really hoping for like an A on it, but you know, I got a high B, but we can make it work, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the end of the world is what I'm trying to say. And basically what happens is, I guess we take the AP test, and then after AP test, we're learning like new integral and antiderivative techniques like rational functions, sine and cosine, tangent secants, and trig substitutions. And here we're just learning a bunch of these new antiderivative stuff. And the first quiz, which is rational functions, which basically use partial fraction decomposition to do, I got a 6.5 out of 10, which is horrible. Like, if I keep getting those stuff, I'm cooked. But the thing is, we have 2 more quizzes and we have a test. And if I do well on the test, my teacher will replace my grade, because, you know, that's how our retakes work in my school. So, you know, I'm like, I gotta lock in for this test. Okay, next quiz comes over around. This is the sine cosine one. So basically, we're taking the antiderivative of like sine and cosine, right? And okay, that's gonna die. And I got 10 out of 10 on that one. That's not bad. I really think it's easy. You just have to use like the basic trig identities to solve it. And then the next quiz, right? It was secant tangent, which is also easy. I don't know. I'm really good at those like trig substitute, not trig substitute, like using trig functions, integrals of trig functions and stuff. Which is really just like building up to, it's just really building up to, what do you call it? Oh yeah, trig subs. So I got 10s on both the I just got, oh my goodness. I just got, I did really good on those, so I got 10 out of 10 on trig stuff. And then we have this new concept, it's called trig substitution, which we are not allowed to, well, not allowed to do, but, which we have to learn, and we're using like techniques that we've learned from like the other quizzes, right? So it's a little harder, but I wouldn't say it's that hard. Like, I did fine, and I needed a 27 out of 30 at this point just to get an A. So I was a little stressing, you know. I was definitely stressing, and I studied a lot, but I remember I was oh my goodness, how is this guy predicting me? Dude, I put my cannon there and he didn't even light in my tower. This guy's reading my mind, bruh. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to put it like up top, like there. Anyway. It's horrible. I'm the there we go. We're chilling. And I need to lock in, so before that morning, the night before the test, I literally fell asleep. You know how people fall asleep counting sheep or whatever? I literally fell asleep. Just recounting integrals. So I was like, the integral of tangent is negative L and absolute value of cosine x. And I just kept on repeating stuff like that. It was kind of stupid, but you know, whatever works, right? And ended up working. Okay, I need to lock in. Oh shit. Fuck. Anyway, I was talking too much. Anyway, so I got 30 out of 30 on my quiz. And I ended up getting the A, which is pretty cool. But fuck, man, how did I lose? I didn't realize we were so low. He had enough for Lightning Hog. Anyway, doesn't matter. Anyway, so basically I was just going to sleep and I was just talking about these integrals, and I ended up getting 30 out of 30 on my test, and I got an A. So thanks for watching.